And what did you make of Carlos as an opponent? Because the last couple fights you've had, it's been like grapplers and wrestlers that you've had to prep for. And Carlos is very much a one-punch knockout artist. Was it refreshing at all to not have to worry about guys shooting on you all the time?
Yeah, 100%. I think he's the first striker for like 4 years, I think. So it's exciting now to be able to. When you fight a striker, you can flow a bit more. It's a more entertaining fight. So I feel like he's a good opponent to get back to where I left off.
And when they approached you with Leon, obviously a big name on a bit of a skid, I guess, what did you make of his last two performances in there? Because two grapplers and now you're a striker. Can you take anything away from those fights?
I think Leon gonna be a grappler also. He's really good, but also he's good to keep the fight like on the bored way. He don't do too much things, but he do basic things really well. So I need to take care about that. But I think he's gonna become a grappler also.
What do you make of Carlos as an opponent, just overall as his skill level? Because he was in here and we asked him, and he, didn't have many nice things to say about you. He said, his time is done. When it gets hard, he quits. If you've quit once, you've quit. You're going to quit again. So, what do you make of Carlos as an opponent?
He's all right. I think obviously skill for skills. I'm the better fighter, better athlete. I'll go out and remind him of who I am. You know what I mean? So, like he was before when the first time I moved up. It was Ian, and Ian beat him. His last fight, I don't know what Jeff Neal was doing. Just walking high guard, just walking flat-footed, walking in just like that. So he was there to be, and he was still on success. You know what I mean? So I think he's in for a rude awakening Saturday night.
What do you make of all the welterweight fights coming up, like Ian and Bilal and Jack, Islam, Michael, Sean, and then your fight?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's like all the semifinals to see who's gonna be the next title contender. I'm really excited for this. But to be honest, I think if I finish the fight with a really good knockout, I'm gonna be the next for the title.
You had a struggle to get to the top of your championship reign. It took some time. There were some challenges. I'm sure you want to get there again. How is this road back to the top going to be different in terms of the spot you're in now?
I feel like I'm in a good spot. If we go out there now, like I said, Saturday night, take out Carlos. I'd love to fight again, hopefully, to come back to the UK in March, April. I'd love to fight on that card and then fight for the belt in the summer. That's the way. I feel like at the moment there's a little title, like a little tournament thing going on with the welterweights. There's no like clear-cut contender for the title. So I think after the next few weeks, we know where everything lies.
Obviously, Leon went on this huge winning streak, and then he won the title. But now he's on a two-fight losing streak. That has a lot of fans saying they believe he's in the decline. When you look at his skills, what do you see?
I think the same. Because I think it's the new generation are coming. We saw that on the many divisions, on middleweight divisions, heavyweight division, and now it's the welterweight division. I think everybody have his prime, and I think his prime is gone already.
Leon, way back here. You mentioned on Embedded that you were back to 3-round fights, and I'm just curious, was this camp a little bit refreshing because you didn't have to worry about the time? It was more so, explosiveness and fast pace and stuff like that.
Nah, because you still prepare just as hard for a 3-round fight as you would a 5-round fight. It's more the technical side of it and how you would approach it going into the fight. But with a 3-round fight, you ain't got long to settle in. You have to get to work straight away. So, just more the different tactics and how to go about it.
100%. Are you excited to have the opportunity to do it in 3 rounds?
Yeah,
like more of a sprint?
Yeah, 100%. I've fought 3 rounds now for I think someone said my last 3 rounds was Gunnar Nelson. It was probably like 6 years ago. So I'm excited now to go out there and be able to perform 3 rounds and just sprint it, especially with a striker. It's gonna be a good fight,
He keeps getting asked and talking about Ian Machado Gary. Do you feel disrespected by that? That maybe he's not focusing on you?
I don't feel disrespect, but anyway, he's really intelligent. He's smart, He keep it talking my name because the chance Carlos becoming a welterweight champ is really big. So we're gonna make a lot of money if you do a rematch. So I think he's really smart. Just keep talking my name, you know.
Obviously, no one's hoping this happens, but there's been some weird things in the past where title fights get canceled. Any chance you come in right at 170 in case you get that call up?
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
And as far as being here in New York, Madison Square Garden, first time for you, what was that reaction like when you heard about this opportunity, and how exciting is it to cross MSG off the list?
Yeah, I was excited. This is what like most every kid that competes in combat sport or sports in general has dreamt of, to get an opportunity to fight in MSG, one of the iconic arena. Ali Fraser was there. Just one of these things that when you're old and sitting back, this is what you think about and talk about. So it's a great opportunity, and it's a great place for me to continue my legacy.
This is the first time in I think 2 or 3 fights that Leon has fought in a 3-round fight. They've been 5-rounders for him. He said he sees this kind of like a sprint. What are you visualizing coming, from him? What do you expect him to do in there? And do you think he'll be able to keep up with your pace?
Que eu acho que o Leon vai fazer, né?
Isso, o Leon falou que ele está muito acostumado a lutar 5 rounds, então 3 rounds para ele vai conseguir acelerar muito mais. O que você acha que ele vai fazer para lidar com o teu ritmo?
I hope so. He tried to do some sprint, Don't try to be bored. I come to New York to fight, to make a really good show to the people and get my title shot. But if he tried to be rushed on the fight, I think it's going to be better for me. And, yeah.
Leon, right hand. When I think about you, I think about when you first joined the UFC, you had a couple losses, and then you went on like this most incredible stretch where you won 12 fights in a row, won the title, and it was tremendous. Do you have to like mentally go back to those days when you had a couple losses and remind yourself like, I've been here before and I can go on another incredible?
Yeah, 100%. Definitely. I feel like that's just the mentality you need, right? Sometimes you get like comfortable in your spot. I think that mentality that gets you to the title can also get back to the title. So yeah, definitely.
The welter fights between this week and the other, that's put an extra pressure on you for this fight?
No. I all the fights, no matter what's gonna happen after or before, I just wanna win all my opponents.
So I have to ask for our guy. Do you see in the future fighting against Morales?
Yeah, I think
Because
so. Why not? Yeah, he's a top
I think
contender.
you both
Let's see how the
similar.
fights, the fight between Morales and Brady goes, and yeah.
Do you have a favorite for that one?
I don't watch too much fights, So I know Sean Brady is a grappler. Yeah, good jiu-jitsu. And Morales, they call Morales wrestler, but I never saw him trying a takedown. So let's see.
Obviously, we haven't had too many guys up here really talking trash. Carlos might be the only one who really has done it. And one thing he's saying is he wants to be the first person to knock you out. Does that make it a little more personal?
Not really, 'cause I'm sure they'll knock me out. It's a fight. That's the whole point of the fight, for you to try and knock me out. I'm sure I'll knock you out. Not really. Like I said, let's see. I don't think he's fought nobody. Skill for skill, the levels are different, so we'll see.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Carlos, to you right here.
Where?
Over here. A lot of people have been questioning Leon's heart and determination and wondering if he still has the desire to be competing at this level. What are your thoughts? Do you think that he still wants to be fighting at the elite level and wants to be champion, or do you think he's just fighting for the sake of it?
No, he's done, We cannot teach heart. If you already give up one time, you're going to give up always, Leon is a kind of fighter, like when the things start to get hard, like he when he see it's going to be a hard night, he start to give up, like he don't do too much things to try to change the game, and he forget about get the win, just try to survive during the fight.
So does that mean you're going to put the pressure on him from the get-go to try break him?
Yeah, I mean not pressure, but like bad moments, Like pressure is easy to survive, but I want to see how he can fight with somebody try to really hurt him,
And then you said that you're excited facing a striker because it lets you flow a little bit, make it a more exciting fight. But when we analyze a fight, we saw him lose to Ian by Ian really wrestling him. You're an even better wrestler than Ian.
And Ian was outstriking him as well. There's a lot of holes in his game that I see in Ian fight, in other fights previous to that. I've seen fights before in other organisations where he gives up mid-fight. So I've seen it, you know. He's got a little hype going into it, coming off a good finish over Jeff Neal. So the energy is all good. I've been there before, and we'll see Saturday night.
Thank you.
Carlos, we saw the Marlboro car that they made for you. Did you see that with the logo that says Prates on the hood, the cigarette company? The car for you?
Yeah, I saw.
What did you think of that?
Really nice, really nice.
Have you drove it yet, or are you going to get the
No, I
chance
didn't
to?
drive. I didn't drive. Maybe Saturday.
But particularly, he kind of struggled with the wrestling, Ian. And I mean,
Yeah.
you're an even better wrestler than
Yeah.
Ian.
Yeah.
I mean, probably
way
just,
better than Ian. Yeah, 100%. So
I'd probably just say, hey, go the easier way and just make a big wrestling heavy game plan.
I couldn't do that, but I feel like for me to get back to where I want to get to, I don't feel like me going to just line on him or get me back to where I want to get to faster, you know. So let's see. It's going to be a mixed martial arts fight, obviously. And I'll test his skills everywhere the fight goes, you know.